in the last couple of years. Kavanaugh made it through. Steve Moore hasn't been so lucky, but we're happy to have him on this show anyway, or maybe especially now. Stephen Moore is the author of the book Trumponomics, and he joins us on set. Steve Moore, I mean, you can defend yourself, but let me just say what I was struck by watching your character get impugned is that nobody even mentioned your views on relevant issues at all. It was, you're a bad person because you told a joke that must not have been a joke. You must be a bigot. I was fascinated to see that CNN, where you worked up until about 20 minutes ago, leading the charge against you. How does that work?
Well, first of all, let me just say that, I'm bummed out today because I hate quitting. I'm not a quitter. Yeah. And so I'm sad about that. And people, by the way, all over I'd be in airports, I'd be at, at the restaurants, and people would come up to me. I mean, people were so great to me about, don't let these jackals get you.
They are jackals.
And what surprised me, Tucker, and look, I'm not playing the victim here because the truth is I have said a lot. I have 2-mile-long paper trail. I've given 500 speeches and written a lot of articles, and I've said things that are impolitic and things that actually...
Did you tell a joke? Did you make the mistake of telling a joke?
Almost
damn you for telling
almost all of the things that were jokes. Look, I'm not saying that everything I've said, some of the things I've said are stupid, and I wish there were a statute of limitation on stupidity because some of these things were 20, 25 years old.
Who cares?
But here's the point. I had hoped, I was excited about this because when Trump asked me to do this, I'm like, this is great. I will have this ability to really talk about the economy and the amazing things that we can do if I'm at the Fed. And it never even came up. I mean, the left understood from the first couple of days because they did surveys of the senators. The Republican senators love, my economic views and so on. And that's when they launched this character assassination.
But I don't understand.
By the way, let me just say one thing.
Yeah.
They went into the most amazing thing. The Washington Post, New York Times, CNN, they got my divorce settlement from 10 years ago unsealed so they could just put all of this dirt on me that had nothing to do with my qualifications to be on the Fed. As I've said 100 times, I'll debate anybody on the economy and what we should do and what the best monetary policy is. It almost never came up.
The White House never should have given in to this. They should have. They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have.
I got to tell you one thing about
that's more weakness. Draws more aggression.
Well, there's a lot of truth to that because, but I will say this. You know who was the biggest fight? The guy who did not want me to withdraw from this?
Who?
Donald J.
Good.
Trump.
Well, I believe that.
That's what I love about him. He's a fighter, and I just, at the end, I just had to say, I don't know if I can
believe it.
Get through this.
So really quick, I thought you just resigned at CNN. They wanted you to work there, and then I'm watching tonight, and they're telling me that, you're evil.
This is a little awkward for CNN, because every night they trash me now, when for the last 2.5 years I've been their senior economics writer, and the things that they're talking about now are things that happened 20 years ago. Wait a minute, if I'm such a scoundrel and sexist, why did they have me on every night?
What's the answer?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. But the point is, I don't think you should hold accountable, for things that were written 25 years ago. They even looked at my Christmas letters that we would send out to friends and family that were just kind of jokes. We'd make fun of everyone. And
you got to stand up to these people. Yeah. I mean, it's disgusting what's happening. It's disgusting what happened to you and Kavanaugh and a lot of other people in this city. Anyway, Stephen Moore, you're always welcome on the show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Tucker.
Good to see you. Hillary Clinton's World Grievance Tour is going strong into its third year.